guys, welcome back to the channel, and let's continue working on the frame out here on the 2001 military Humvee that we got. Go ahead and start prepping this thing, sanding it of course. We got a lot of parts to paint and powder coat still, and just go from there. Let's go, let's get to work. Last lower control arm, let's go. So guys, I am gonna spray paint one more item on the Humvee, and it's gonna be the hubs. Well, you really can't see them, and for one, part of it's gonna be powder coated, but it's just gonna be this door right here, okay? That's gonna get powder coated, and the rest is gonna be satin enamel, Rust-Oleum. Nice and cheap and good. All right, the day has finally come. We're sanding this frame. Let's go. We just did 320 on that, and now, so we went 60 and 80, whatever I had, 320, and now we're going 600, and this thing should be good to go. So guys, we got done sanding the frame and it's gonna dry and we're gonna go do one of our favorite things to do.
Eat.
We'll eat some lunch somewhere good. And surprisingly, that's kind of where a lot of our ideas come from.
Yeah,
with building this thing.
that's right.
For sure. But this thing definitely needs to sit here and dry, and catch you guys later. All right, guys, it is the next morning here, and today is the day that this thing finally gets painted, the frame. So this morning, I came out here early. I thought these things were gonna be easy to get off, those D-rings. Whoa, it literally took me an hour to get those two off. They were so rusted, but I managed to do it with the 5-foot steel pipe. But hey, went ahead and touched that up, final sanding right there. Got that nice and clean. And this thing is good to go. It's done up with 600, all the way to 600 grit, and it's ready for some paint. So let's prep it and go. All right, guys, so my plan of attack is to start underneath. I'm gonna lay down on the creeper, just slide around. So I'm not gonna put any plastic on the floor yet. Got my mask, put some goggles on, and I'm just gonna do the bottom. And once the bottom's coated, then I'll throw some plastic on the floor and then go ahead and do the top and the sides and everything in between. Let's go. Also, a quick note, I'm gonna roll the jack around with me and go ahead and lift it up, and where the jack stands are holding the frame up, I'll probably shoot those first and then lower the jack back down on top of them and just go from there. That way everything gets coated. Okay guys, the base coat's down. I did 2.5 coats in most areas, and it went down really nice. The only thing about this military paint where I didn't sand it all the way completely smooth, I mean, I pretty much left it, I just smoothed it out all the way to 600 grit, but it leaves some little imperfections like this, and it's just the paint that was there before. It's the military paint, which is really hard to sand off, by the way. But that's not for me. But hey, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But other than that, those little imperfections, once I clear cut this thing, it's gonna look gorgeous. Let me show you. So guys, right here, you can tell, see how these lines go sideways? They're not runs, obviously, they would be going straight down. But that is the undercoating that they use, and yeah, it's tough stuff, and I'm not sanding all that through it. Unless you had this thing dipped, like if it was truly dipped, it would be the best way to do this and bring it all the way from steel. But you can see even here, like that actually looks bad, but it's not the paint, that's all underneath. Maybe I should have sanded it out a little better, but it looks really, really good. Let's give it a little walk through here. I'm making a mess in here. By the way, it took half a gallon to cover this thing. Just so many nooks and crannies and cracks and crevices and everything like that. So you can see their undercoating here too. See how it's like, boom, there's a perfect one right there. Yeah, that stuff's everywhere, but that's gonna be there. Honestly, it's protecting the metal even more. But here we go. Can't wait to clear this thing here in a minute. And then I can clean up my giant mess. And guys, the frame is painted. Yes, one massive check mark off the box. I wish I'd have sanded down the military coating a little bit more and got it a more even coat, because I have no runs in this thing. It's great, but you're gonna see some of the imperfections from the coating that they put in on these things in the military. But let's take a look at this thing, let's go. Here we go. Man, the housings right here for the spring, man, they look great. Everything looks really, really good, guys. It's very smooth, other than the undercoating a little bit. Like right here, it's really smooth. I think if I'd sanded down that coating a little bit more, it would have been a little bit smoother of a paint job, but this is everything that I wanted this frame to be. This is it. This is great. Now we're gonna start assembling this thing. It's gonna be fantastic. Check it out. Let's keep going here. Man, the shock towers look so good. So again, guys, it's the stuff like this right here. You see how this stuff goes forward? Like, you can tell it's not a run, it's not going down. But this is from the coating that these come with. You can even see the one behind it right there. You can see that stuff right there. And that stuff is on there, and it is so thick when they coat these things from the military. So, or AM General, I guess you'd say. But they'll definitely hold up. That's why this thing has no rust. Bolts might have been rusted really, really bad, but this frame has zero rust on it. Oh, do you guys love charcoal as much as I do for these bad boys? Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait. I mean, I love a gas grill and all. Maybe. Charcoal is the way to go, right? All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. We got the thing painted, and now the fun begins when we start putting this thing back together. that's what's going to start taking shape and be a lot of fun. So we built it all, we tore it all the way down. Now it's time to build it back up. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss anything. Keep your post notifications on and hit that like button and subscribe button. And we'll see you guys next time, guys.